Que lo que a todo el mundo que está acá. Hoy es el día de los tryouts de los Lunatics. Así que vamos a esperar. Estamos esperando que comiencen los otros dos streams para que así lo puedan ver. Tengo los 3 juegos que se van a estar poniendo para que lo vean. What's up to everyone that is up in here? To everyone that's up in here. We have all 3 games going live right now. As you guys can see, we got game 1, game 2, and game 3. This game going quick. There we go. Game 2's up and running. Go back to game 3. There we go, there we go, there we go. What up, Ronnie? Tap in. Chat box going. Keep it going. All right, that's there. Is on, retro's on. We just need text. Give me a minute, let me go tell text. Let's see how many people we at today. Yo, Tex. Yo, Tex, I need you to start the stream up, my man. You're streaming on Twitch, right? Tex? There we go. All right. I got you, Tex. It came through. Appreciate that. All right, so we got all three streams going. Yeah, if you guys can hear the chat's going crazy. I'm not gonna. Yo, Eric, did you get added? All right, Eric. I'm gonna see if I can get you in. I know you've been running with me for some time, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get you in on the next tryouts, man. For real, for real. I definitely think you would be a great asset for the lunatic. So oh my god, if you guys were here, that escucharan eso. What's up to everyone coming in? All three games are up. So game one's on the left-hand side, game two on the right-hand side, top, and game three is on the bottom left-hand side. Let's get this chat going. Ask questions. I got the chat up so we can get this conversation going for everyone. AllCity giving me a great shout out. Arroz con pollo, mejor con mango. Mangú con pollo, mi gente. What's up to everybody coming in? Thanks for being here. Yo, thanks for the sub, Dre. I appreciate that. What up, Murdoch? Appreciate you being here. What's up, fam? I see you. I appreciate it. Yo, what's up to everyone coming into the stream? I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate City for giving me the shout out to do this. All three games are up, as you guys can see. Game one is on the left-hand side top. Game two, right-hand side top. Game three, bottom left. You guys see anything? Let's get this community going. Let's get this chat going. So hit me up and we can definitely talk about it. Like City said, I run the Latin chat for our Discord. So we try to have it fun. Yo, thanks, Kali, for the sub. I appreciate it. Juanito up in the chat. Yo, I appreciate that. ICJ. I appreciate you guys subbing up. I do content in Spanish and I do bilingual streaming pretty much every night I get on. So appreciate it. Appreciate everybody swinging by. Gracias a todos por estar acá. Realmente estos son los juegos de los Lunatics que hacemos todos los sábados. Ahí tienen los 3 juegos. Muchísimas gracias por estar acá, estar apoyando. Whatever. Don't know what this is. Leave a message. Armando, what's up, Rick? Right now they're starting up. They're getting everything queued up. Game should start within 5-10 minutes. Right now they're just getting the teams ready. Appreciate everybody being here. What's good, Buckets? OG Buckets, what's good? Thank you for coming by, my man. Realmente tal vez después de esto, Juanito, voy a mandar el mensaje después de estos tryouts y que terminemos esto. Más o menos como en 1 hora voy a comenzar a jugar. Yo lo mando por el chat. Appreciate everybody being here. I truly appreciate City for making this happen. To everyone. Yo, Eric, that's Juanito. That's 1, 2, 3 pescado. Appreciate that, Eric. Si son latinos y están acá, denos join a nuestro Discord. La Ciudad Español. Tenemos jugadores ahí, jugamos todos los días. Tienen un lugar donde pueden jugar sin ser tóxico. So, everybody, if you're not a part of Discord, go ahead and join up, man. You guys can be part of this epic thing. We're growing this. We're getting really big with all this. So, thanks to everybody. Game's about to start. As you can see, game 2, they're just waiting for that code to be put in. Once that code gets in, we get it started. Yo, what's up, Javon? Appreciate you being here. How you doing? Game's about to start, my people. Big sub by Big Kicks. I appreciate that sub, Kicks. Appreciate the subs, my people. I'm on that journey right now. I'm trying to hit that 3,000 subs. We get in there. Realmente estoy tratando de llegar a los 3,000 subscribers. Estamos llegando, mi gente. Si quieren, denle subscribe. Estamos ahí. Contenido en español. I do my content in Spanish with subtitles so you guys can read if you guys want to be interested on there. I stream pretty much every night in bilingual. One of the only streamers that does bilingual. I try to talk in both languages for everyone. Ya casi vamos a comenzar. We're about to start. Just waiting for them to finish up setting the team. Usually we start at 3 with the hope that we get everything going the first game by 3:23:30, finish by 4, so that way we can talk and then we let you guys know who got added. Siempre comenzamos como a las 3 con la expectativa que el primer juego lo comencemos para las 3:20, 3:30. Y así a las 4 hablamos de quiénes fueron que llegaron. I appreciate that. What's up, disrespectful? Appreciate that, Javon. Yeah, we're hoping that these are good games, some really entertaining games. We got some of our real monsters playing right now. With the Lunatics. These are just 3 of the Lunatics team. Just 3. That's it. We got a lot more. It's about 120 of us as the Lunatics. So go ahead and join. Try this out. There's always great vibes, great games going. Denos join al Discord para que así puedan participar en esto. Somos casi para los Lunatics. A la ciudad español, si entran y hablan español, mándenme un tag at AllCity_Tuni, _Tuni. Lo agrego para que puedan estar en el chat de español. All right, looking like game 1 is about to start. Parece que el primer juego va a jugar. Don't be stealing the codes, people. Se están robando los códigos ahí, mi gente. That's good, Javon, that you're doing good, man. It's a blessed day when we're doing good. Some great content from City, from myself. Really great things popping, what we're going to be doing. So stay tuned. This is just the beginning of our journey. Esto es simplemente el comienzo a lo que nosotros vamos a estar haciendo, mi gente. Vamos para allá. Sí, tenemos muchísimas cosas planeadas para el juego, los contenidos. Realmente gracias a AllCity que hace todo esto posible con el Discord. Así que bienvenido a todo el mundo. De verdad. Después que sean positivos, tenemos juegos casi todos los días. As long as it's positive, that's our vibe, my people. If you guys joined the Discord, stay positive. Like City has said in his stream, that's one of the things we positive. It's the quickest way for you to get kicked. All right, let me go over to the Discord, see what's going on with the game. See, I think City already went there. One. What's up, Glock? I think I said that right, Glock. Glock. My fault if I killed it. What's up, Smooth Loke? Pretty much what you have to do is go into our Discord. The description and the invite is in my channel. You go there, join the Discord. Every Saturday, City puts out a message that the tryouts are going. You go into the stage, and pretty much the key thing is we're watching for everybody. We're watching individual players. We're watching to see what you're doing, if you know your space, and if the PG knows how to pass, what it is. We look at everybody individually. So that's pretty much the way the tryouts run. Once the game, as you guys can see, game 1's about to start. And then we have 5 of our Lunatics player playing against you, and then we have somebody in the chat listening to you guys to see if the communication is there. Once the tryouts are done, we bring everybody back into the live stage and we talk about it. We bring up some people and talk about what they've seen. If you do good, you get added to the Lunatics for 45 days. After those 45 days, if everything goes well, you gel well, no toxicity, bang, you become one of the main members for the Lunatics, and then you get a ton of runs. Right now, like you see, we have 3 games going right now. but there's actually more games in the Discord running right now. So it's always popping up in here. So game one's already started. We got Filipino running the PG. Okay. Ooh, good slip. All right. So game one started, my people. Tell me what you guys are seeing. Good pass. Good shot. Okay. Game one. Very good. Started off really good. Oh. Yeah. So game one, top left corner is already started, my people. El primer juego ya comenzó para los tryouts. Siempre lo hacemos los sábados para los tryouts. Good roll. Y ahí va a comenzar el segundo y el tercer juego. So game 2 and game 3 are all started, my people. We live up in here. So all 3 games going on right now. All right. So in game 2, we're going to be having one of our main PGs, which is King Retro. He's one of our maniacs PGs. So if you guys want to see how the PGs are ran to be a maniac, that's who you guys want to be watching. Game 2, top right corner. Entonces, Retro es uno de los PGs de los Maniacs, que es lo más alto que tenemos. Si quieren saber cómo jugar PG, es a él que lo quieren seguir realmente. El stream de es King Retro. Él está streaming en Twitch. Casi todos estos jugadores están streaming en Twitch. Ok, los 3 juegos tan activos. Yo, Javon Taylor, thank you, man. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate GBs. Yes, fire. All 3 games going. There we go. All right. All right. So far, looking good. Top 8-3, 5-3. Good shot over there. 2-3. So far, good close game so far. Los juegos están bien cerca hasta ahora. Muy bueno, muy bueno. One of the biggest things, if you guys look at game 2, you see how the center, he's not jumping. That's one of the biggest things. The centers out there, do not be jumping. Hands up defense. You see how he's not jumping? Una de las cosas buenas, si están mirando el segundo juego arriba para los centros, como se dan cuenta, el centro no está brincando. Aprendan eso. Mano arriba realmente con las defensas. Si pueden ver, casi ninguno de nuestros centros. Hey City, there's 2 of the streams are in the Lunatic stream chat, and then one of them is in 2 of them are in the Lunatic stream, and then one of them is in the regular Lunatics. That's how I got them all. Because there's the Lunatic stream one that they're putting it in there. Yes, there's 2 of them in there. Okay. Was giving City where he can find these streams, because I think he's gonna pull them up also, and he's gonna be watching them. Entonces, Retro, AllCity también estaba buscando los streams, por eso me escucharon hablar que. All right, vamos. So the main thing we're looking for try in the tryouts is pretty much one is the most important part is communication. So we actually have somebody inside the games like for the tryouts. We're looking at communication. Are you guys actually communicating and everything? Then the next one, what we're looking for is, do you know your rotations? Do you know where to go on these games? So it's a lot of rotation, knowing we always run a 2-3 defense for pick and roll. For PGs, I can tell you, PGs is the toughest positions for us to add because we're looking at everything. We're looking at, is the PG dotting? Is the PG a dog? For the centers, pretty much we're looking, how are you rotating in there? So we're not looking for anyone to win. If you guys win, props. Truthfully, props. But really what we're looking for is more than anything, how you rotate. Do you have that aptitude? Can you actually play the game and know how to play it? Oh, that's bad. That top right corner game 2, they left him wide open. Entonces, una de las cosas que preguntaron que qué estamos buscando dentro de los juegos, de los tryouts. Estamos buscando si sabes rotaciones, realmente si tú sabes moverte en una zona de 2-3. Siempre jugamos una zona de 2-3, no paramos de eso. Entonces lo que hacen es que siempre estamos mirando la comunicación, siempre hay alguien dentro de los chats escuchando si están comunicándose realmente. Y después, si viendo cómo están jugando, como mira Retro, el centro está demasiado debajo. Yo, that center game too, he's playing way too low. He's letting Retro have his way. And Retro's not even trying to shoot. Yo, what's up? I appreciate the sub, Mikes. I appreciate that sub. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Javon, that's true. You know, centers, and actually not just centers. You guys have to play hands up. That's the biggest thing. We always preach that. Play hands up, plays hands up. Game 2, that spacing is bad in game 2. Truthfully. All right. My fault. I'm focusing on game 2 so much. Let's go to game 1. Vamos al juego. Me estoy enfocando tanto en el juego 2. Filipino ahí. Yeah, el centro, both centers so far in game 1 and game 2, they're sitting way too low. They're letting either they need to look at the defense a little bit different, but they're letting the PGs do what they want, truthfully. Yeah. Si miran en el juego 3, son el logo de nosotros. Se mira wow. Realmente la cancha se mira bacanísima. Yo, the logos look great. Hey, what's up, Dre the Great? Appreciate you being here, watching the stream. I greatly appreciate it. So these are the tryouts. So far, games are game 3. Game 1 and game 3, they're getting spanked. But like I said, this is people we already know how to play with. We're organized. So, si miran el primer juego y el segundo juego, están perdiendo por una pela, pero recuérdense que estos equipos de nosotros son equipos que jugamos bastante, generalmente en el Discord. Yo, all you got to do is go into my description, Clutch Go Crazy, and join the Discord. It's the AllCity Discord. It's in my chat. Or what you can do is also, if you go to AllCity's live stream right now, he's streaming as well. And if you hit the icon Discord, it'll pop up the invite, so you can join up that way. But it's pretty much joining up there, and then get the runs for the tryouts. It's every Saturday that we run the tryouts. Pretty much every Saturday. You have to be part of the Discord. Once we start it, you just start saying, you go into the live stage. Once he calls it out, everybody goes into the positions and then go from there. So the people that are trying out is people in our Discord that actually won. And this question Maz Pusha asked. They're trying to try out to become a lunatic. And lunatics is our starting level for our Discords. It pretty much opens up a completely different chat where there's about 120 of us, where it's people that know how to play the defense, the offense. There's we also have pro am teams that go in there. So pretty much they're trying out for the lunatics. And it's pretty much the lunatics versus the tryouts for whoever got added onto there. And pretty much all three teams is people that joined up that want to become part of the lunatics. So hopefully that answered your question, Maz Pusha. Pretty much yes. All the black uniforms are the tryouts. So wow, that was I just noticed that, Eric. The tryouts are all the away team. Game 2, my fault, people. You guys have to watch that commercial. Retro has commercials on there. My fault, my people. But that's why we do all 3 games. Por eso tenemos los 3 juegos. Mala mía, mi gente, que en el juego número 2 tienen que ver un comercial apoyando a Retro ahí un poco. Pero por lo menos pueden ver los otros 2 juegos. Pero este es el proceso. Realmente es algo que comenzamos bien bajo y mira cómo estamos. Que ahora estamos haciendo todos los juegos. So. We could eventually I'm gonna get it to where you guys can, but the problem is with that OG Black, being that they're all in different chats, it's hard because I would have to keep on clicking in and out. I'm still trying to find a way where I can actually have all 3 of the voice chats going at once. But it's coming. Don't get me wrong, OG. That's something I definitely want to put in there where we can hear that. And where I can actually pull up in big screen each game. So this is just the beginning. This is just the start. Yo, what's up, Easy Steals? Congratulations, man. Easy Steals was one of our newest maniacs. He just got added to the maniacs. So congratulations, Easy Steals, on that. Well, that's what's up. Go crazy for joining up. Just be in there. There's a ask for runs. There are times where people go into the city and ask for runs. So that's probably the easiest way. And just watch out for that message when city sends it out. No, drip. What I'm actually gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to find a way for these where I can actually pull up. Where if I pull up game 2, the we see the video, then at the same time you hear them talking. At least the lunatics. You can hear them talking, so that way you hear the communication and all that. But that is something that will be coming, man. Yeah, Clutch, at least for today, the tryouts are closing out. So these are the 3 teams that we're running right now. Once they finish the games, they're going to go into the stage and get their feedback. And then they find out who gets added, who doesn't. Appreciate everybody being here. I really, really do. Hey, Easy, you know you deserve it, man. You've been working your tail off. You've really, really been working his tail off. Started with us in the Lunatics and just been working and working. He's been one of the members with us for a while. So that's big for you, man. Generalmente, como le estaba diciendo, ahí Easy Steels es uno de los miembros más nuevos. Lo anunciamos hoy, que es un Maniac. Que el Maniac es lo más rápido de todo. Entonces, él está con nosotros desde el comienzo y ya es parte de los Maniacs, que es prácticamente el Pro Am Team de nosotros. Y para llegar ahí es otro paso, otro tryouts con los Maniacs. And just so everybody knows, the Maniacs are actually our number one. They're our pro-am team. To be added to the pro-am, to the Maniacs, after you get to the Lunatics varsity, it's a completely different tryout. You actually play against the Maniacs, which is a tough team. And then we see with that, but something that we're going with. Oh yeah, game three, yeah. The Lunatics are losing. You guys got to remember something. With this, there some of the teams we're actually watching and we're setting them up to see what they do. These tryouts is not really for the wins and loss. We're actually looking at it to see what the tryouts are doing. What other people are doing? Are they playing good? Are they moving around? Do they rotation? That's the main thing. Our goal is to add everyone that tries out. That's our goal. That's what we want. Not everybody gets added because of the rotations. So we're not really looking at winning. If they win, hey, props to them. But we're looking at everything else. Entonces ahí estaban hablando que el juego número 3, los Lunatics están perdiendo. Una de las cosas más grandes, no estamos mirando si ganan o pierden. Más que nada estamos mirando si cómo son las rotaciones, si juegan las comunicaciones, si hacen todo eso. Realmente eso es lo que nosotros estamos buscando más que nada. Eso es lo más importante, no es tanto ganar. Ya cuando tú estás parte de los Lunatics, ya es diferente. Ahí vamos a matar y a ganar. So once you guys make it to the Lunatics, even the tryouts, we're not looking to really win. We're looking to see what happens. You know your rotations. Once you winning and you're in the Lunatics, it's game over. We're looking to kill. Let me see. I think I could probably pull up because it's only one stage, so I think I can definitely pull up that portion of it. If you guys stay around, I can probably pull up the chat so you guys can hear the feedback on that. So I think that's something we can definitely do, Javon. Actually, while we do that, let me see if I can see it. Yeah, I think Javon, I'll be able to put it up there so you guys can listen to that. I'm not sure, Armando, if the Maniacs have faced the black markets, but I know our Maniacs right now, I believe, are number two, if not number one, in the Pro Am League. That's how dogs they are. They're really high up there. And then our second Maniac team or Lunatics team that are doing the Pro-Am are getting up there. They're right behind them. So it's something that really is possible. Nos están preguntando que si los Maniacs han jugado contra Black Market. El equipo de nosotros, los Maniacs, ahora mismo está en número 2, número 3 creo que. Y juegan contra diferente gente. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm not even going to try to say the name, but the person, Kwanzaa. My fault if I killed your name. Yeah, this is something we're definitely trying to do. I appreciate you liking the stream. How many people do you expect to get from the tryouts? Pretty much what we really, really want, and I can tell you right now, we want to add all 15. The Lunatics want to add people because the more people we have, the more games we can play. But reality, in the past tryouts, we've added anywhere between 5 to 8 people, depending on that day. There's been days where we add one person out of these tryouts. So the whole goal is we add everybody. That's what we want. Generalmente están preguntando que cuánta gente estamos esperando para agregar. Para nosotros queremos agregar a todo el mundo. Pero generalmente el número que más o menos vemos es de 5 a 8 en un averaje. Ya el primer juego está en el cuarto quarter. First game is in quarter 4. Si miran el tercer juego, el juego número 3, los PGs tienen que tomar esos tiros, de verdad. Eso es lo que estamos esperando. If you guys looked at game 3, one of the things I can say right now, the PG, he's good. But I have noticed he doesn't take the threes. And that's one of the things we look at. We want you to take those threes. Oh, good dot in game 3. Really good dot. Yeah, usually we do 3 games. Bitter DJ. We do 3 games for the tryouts. Eventually, we're really trying to get this to go more. There's a talk possibly we might have 4 games going on next Saturday. But yeah, it's we only do it once. Hopefully that answered your question, Bitter. Están preguntando que si este es el único trials que tenemos. Sí, hacemos 3 juegos a la misma vez para los trials. Estamos hablando que si vamos a hacer 4 la próxima semana, 4 tryouts, que vamos a ver cómo nos va eso, pero realmente sí. Tan bueno. Realmente los juegos estaban buenos. The games were pretty good today, except for game 3, you know. But I'm looking at it, knowing the teams, you know, knowing the way we play. It is. We're trying to see what happens. Ooh, Game 2 went down. All went down so much. Good stream. Once again, I appreciate everyone. Gracias a todo el mundo que está aquí. Appreciate everybody here supporting the stream. Uy, bad rotation. Entonces, eso es algo en el juego 2. Si vieron, hicieron el leak out. If you guys looked at game 2, our guy, he leaked out. That was a bad leak out. Corners, we do not leak out until our center has that board. That was bad. Okay, good defense. Good shit. Game 1, pretty good. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, I'm gonna after we finish all this, I'm gonna take like a 10-minute break real quick, get something to eat. But yeah, I'll definitely be on. You're gonna see me send that message out. Sí, si quieren jugar, dennos join. Después de este juego voy a estar jugando con los latinos. After this game, I'm definitely going to be running with the Lion community. I believe, I'm not sure if City's going to be playing with the chat. Pause. Good shot on that. Estoy escuchando el chat. My fault. I'm listening to City's chat as well. It's funny. Estoy escuchando algo allá. My fault, guys. Let's get back to our stream. Good shot from that corner, game 2. All right, let's see. Ooh, look at that. The Lunatics coming back from game 3, down 7. Vamos a ver. Okay, Filipino doing his thing. Ooh, good closeout. It's a bad take. Shiesty down there. They try to be show out. There we go. Yeah, Javon, I did notice that in game 3, he's more of a driver. I did notice that instead of taking those threes, he's trying to draw the defensive down, which is a smart thing. But you need to make sure that your other players are hitting their shots too. So it's not bad. It's not what we're normally used to. What we're really normally used to is really the PG staying up top. But if you talk to me, I'm a PG that drives in a lot, so and dish out. So I'm still learning the PG. I'm still trying to learn the PG. So I get what he's trying to do. Oh my God, miren eso. Game 3, they tied it up. Yo, they tied it up. Game 3, my people. All right, game 1 is done. El primer juego ya terminó. All right, I'm gonna try to bring in the. I believe they're gonna become.
No, not.
I'm waiting for the other Javon. I'm waiting for them to join up in the. Oh my God. In the stage, in the Discord. There's another way. If you don't want to hear with delay, Javon, if you join the Discord, you're actually able to go into the Lunatics tryout chat and you can actually hear it live instead of having the delay. I appreciate you being here, don't get me wrong, but if you want to hear it live, you know, that's the best way to do it. All right, Lunatics, game 1. About 2 games, just the last one. Let's see what happens. Let's see. That game, they're winning by 1. Oh my God, that foul. Oh my God, ese tiro en el último, el foul. Oh my God, lo sacaron del juego del foul. That foul bailed them out. Oh my God, bro. Yo. Let's see what we do. Oh my God, great game. Game 3 was really good. All right, stream. I'm about to pull in everybody talking in the stage, so that way, if you guys can hear the feedback. Let me know if you guys hear the feedback. Again, if you guys want to hear it live,
it feels just like T-Max.
Definitely go into
smooth as Discord. Butter, and it feels high, like a high.
Let me know. I just put it on.
Okay, cool.
And it was easy. It's instantly easy to adjust to. I had
Javon, it's true. If you're hitting, if you're driving, you gotta take the shots out. You definitely want to drive and keep the
28 and 20,
staying in the paint, so that way you have the easiest 3.
That's the only 2 games we played.
But you got to be able to hit your shots.
We could have did another.
You got to take them really, whether you're missing them or not. But you got to make the center.
The folks are loading in. I just need to know who was listening for team 1, 2, and 3, so they could come up.
Okay. Can you hear me,
Hopefully
City?
You guys can hear the feedback.
Okay. Kicked me out of Discord for a minute when I was talking. Didn't realize it.
So,
Mondo was on team 2.
To everybody for being here, watching the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed
Ace
it.
Was on.
I'm gonna try to keep on
3.
getting this better and better, where I can actually pull up the game 1, so we can see a little bit of it.
And I want to say it was Conch on Tryout.
That way you guys can actually see it in the big screen and actually hear the communication.
All right, we're about to go into the.
I'm gonna be working on.
In fact, we're about
for
to
the next
set these
streams.
guys up. We're already in this room here. Let's set these guys up now. All right. So
ojalá que le gustó el stream. Muchísimas gracias por estar acá, estar apoyando el canal, se le agradece. Realmente fue buenísimo, muchísimas gracias. Ahora mismo están escuchando que van a estar hablando con los jugadores y vamos a ver quién llega, quién lo va a llegar. Yes, you definitely got to take those open shots, Mr. Black. You definitely got to take those open shots. If you're hesitant, at least playing with us in the Lunatics, we see you hesitant, we're going to leave you because we know you're hesitant. We're just going to hedge a little bit and remodify our defense, really. So here we go. Hopefully you guys can hear everybody talking from the Discord and get some feedback so you guys can hear it and see what
everybody that was on team 1 for the Lunatics, raise your hand so we can get you on stage, including Koch. The homies will get you guys on stage. And
game
we'll
3 turned out to be a pretty good game. For real.
We're doing team 1 right now.
I'm not gonna lie. El tercer juego estaba bueno. Estaban perdiendo y eso es una de las cosas que nosotros hacen, que podemos estar perdiendo, pero hasta que ese último seguimos para allá. So it's great to hear. Game 3 was a close. It wasn't a close game at all. They were getting beat. But that's what the Lunatics are about. We don't give up to that last whistle.
You could just, if you don't want to come on stage, just let somebody who can speak for a team. And all. Filipino needs to come on. He was the PG. Shiesty's on, Truck Daddy's on, and I think that's good enough. If you want to get somebody else to speak on it, you can. In case somebody's speaking for everybody else, you're welcome to do that as well. Let's start with communication while these folks get up on stage.
I'll be right back so you guys can hear what the feedback's saying and all that. So give me a minute, I'll be right back.
Ronnie and Chuck. Oh, Chuck is here. So Kay, Ronnie, and Filipino. Kay is up there. Kay just raised his hand. Invite to speak. Ronnie just raised his hand. Invite to speak. And Filipino just raised his hand. Yeah, invite to speak. All right, we can start with Conch. So how you feel about their communication?
Okay, so my team, the point guard was GP, the shooting guard was Samaja, the lock was BX banging and rapping, the power forward was your boy TC, and the center was Twitch. Now, for most of the game, Samaja was basically the leading force of the communication. He was taking the leader role. Anytime somebody got frustrated, he was the person to calm them down and tell them, hey, we can get this, we can get it together, like encouraging them to play better and stuff. So they was good. Most of the game they communicated. Now, the fourth quarter, everything just died down. It's like they gave up on the game. The communication completely died out. Like it was almost quiet in there.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Conch. Now let's relate that to the gameplay. You see that was the communication. They pretty much collapsed in the fourth quarter. Let's get to the gameplay. Who wants to speak first? Somebody want to lead the way?
If need be, I'll speak first. But if Fool, you want to speak? They left. Let me get his name.
Yeah.
GP. They were like off the breaks. It would be like GP and and OG will like guard me, and then they'll just completely just disappear and just give me free threes all throughout the fast breaks. Okay. In terms of offense, within like the third, fourth quarter, we would like leave GP open.
My fault, guys. My fault.
He would just pass
the ball. That whole spiel, I was muted. Oh my god.
Shoot.
My bad, mister.
There was a lot of like running around between.
Let me mute him real quick.
Between the BX Bank.
What I was saying, pretty much, what. All right, real quick. I'll come back to that.
BP was just throwing straight just dots to Shiesty all throughout the game. Just throwing dots to
a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers.
I got 7 steals just off of him just throwing obvious passes.
Yeah, hopefully you guys don't. The folks trying out, the PG position is the toughest position to try out for, and the expectation for point guards that try out, you got to be a dog, bro.
And then
Go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Very true.
And
Very
then in
true. You
terms
gotta
of
be a
like
dog for the PG
me, like my
position, man.
personal opinion, it was like I would have took Shabazz and TC, but the only reason why, like going back and looking at their actual player builds, was TC. Your build has like as the 4, one, you weren't playing the PNR and letting the center just play PNR, and he wasn't, and you didn't like give defensive like assistance to your center. Like he was leaving full wide open, like no help off the screen, just letting the lock die. You can
That's
play
knowing
the
the
perimeter, I guess you
rotation,
can play
my
the
people.
corner, but
Knowing
in
the
terms of like
rotations.
playing the actual PNR, he wouldn't be able to. Like
It's extremely important. You gotta know your rotations, my people. That's like you see, we're dogs. We're looking at everything. We're looking at all the communication, all the rotations.
So on defense, the hash, which was Shamaj, he was playing on ball primarily, and then they had the center in the PNR. So early on off the get-go, we just wanted to see how they would play it, and the center was leaving, and that was Twitch, was leaving Shamaj, their hash, playing on ball, just to die up top. He was getting clipped on screens, allowing open shots, and he wouldn't step up to help. Now, I was missing the shots, so that does go to where maybe that was a part of the game plan. However, I don't think so, because throughout the game, I started to see the center step up slightly, and he would jump. So I don't think it was necessarily the game plan. I think it was just he wasn't comfortable in that PNR, the center I'm speaking on, Twitch. He wasn't comfortable on when he should go and when he shouldn't. And I think that goes into their swing, who was your boy TC. That was his Discord name, Audacity. TC was his PSN. He was playing the corner as a swing. And I think that has to do with not having enough defense. But
I got you.
Yeah. Defensive-wise,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, defensive-wise, it would be hard for us to push him through. We like what he did on offense. He was very aggressive when he got the ball and not afraid to shoot his shots, and he was making them. But it's hard for us to push him through because as a swing, we're looking for a high-level defense, and then it's a bonus to be able to hit those tough shots. So potentially trying out at a different build, if you have it, would suit you better. Twitch, your boy TC, but yeah.
All right, appreciate that, Filipino. Anybody else? Shiesty, how'd you feel about you was lock, right?
That was the hash.
Oh, okay. What'd you see?
Me and K, we was the fourth quarter. We were trying to let the point guard shoot, and he was not still looking at that. So that's and like they said, I didn't look at his stats, but they said he got a 98 3 ball. If you got a 98 3 ball, you're supposed to be pulling that, but he was not shooting.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully the people in the stream understand, or the people that try it out that we're referring to understand that this is constructive criticism. This is not saying you butt cheeks or you can't try out again. Just take the feedback in and then come back and try out. We've had people try out quadruple times. And
I definitely want to touch base on that, what City was saying. With these tryouts, if you don't make it the first time, me personally, I'm one of the admins. I tried out 3 times before I made it. I changed my builds. So, like I said, when we first started, the Lunatics want to add you, but we want to add you being able to do your position and play well. A lot of this is constructive criticism. Como le estoy diciendo, por lo menos yo soy uno de los administradores de AllCity. Yo traté 3 veces antes de llegar al equipo, realmente. Wow, acaban de anunciar que ninguno del primer equipo llegó. As you guys can see, they just announced that nobody from Team 1 made it. Like I said, we want to add the best of the best people that can run with everything. So it's I don't know. They did play good, but it's not really what we're looking for. So I hopefully everybody that's in here watching the stream, you guys understand that we want to add you, but you gotta be able to play good. We don't look if you win or lose. We look at each person individual. Si hacen el tryouts, realmente estamos buscando que cada uno de ustedes juegue en su juego como deben de jugar. No, queremos que lleguen. Realmente el punto de nosotros es que sí lleguen al equipo. So, Ahí están hablando un poquito más. They're talking a little bit more about gameplay.
Backed off of you as a PG so far. Like we was telling our lock and our hash to drop back into the paint. Like they was under the free throw line guarding you, and you never pulled the three with a 98 3-pointer. So just learn to be more disciplined. Communicate. Don't give up. You know, stay locked in. Y'all boys got it.
Yeah, I appreciate that feedback, and please don't
great feedback.
Allow any misconception.
Great feedback.
We judging you off your respective role. So we're not judging your offense off of how bad the point guard was considered. We're judging your offense off of how you play your respective role. And just because they're referencing the point guard, don't think that the point guard had that much of effect on the role that she played out here. Because they're actively seeking a way in which they could add you onto the Lunatics when you're playing against them. So keep that in mind, man. Hopefully there's no love lost. You can come back and try out again. Salute to the homies on Lunatics 1. Ronnie, Conch, thank you for listening. Kay, Shiesty, Truck Daddy, Filipino. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Hop off the stage when you get a chance. We're moving on to Team 2. That's Mondo. We want to get Mondo out there. Pull up Team 2. Nobody made it from.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here. I put me up here so we can.
Moving on to Team 2.
We can hear it. They're getting off of their games over there, so I definitely want to be here.
So far, nobody's made it in the first game. Team 2 is Retro.
Like they said, nobody from Team 1 actually made it. So en el primer equipo ninguno lo llegaron a hacer. So para que vean qué difícil nosotros miramos todo. Vamos a hablar ahora del equipo número 2. We're about to talk about Team 2.
Some random black guy. King of New York. It's not Wisco. What's going on? Scarface, I see you. Retro. All right.
They're pulling up Team 2. Team 2 is about to come up to the stage.
We normally like to do is start with communication. So for the folks in the stream, what we do is we have somebody sit in on their party while they're playing the game. The team that is trying out, we have one of our lunatic members sit in on the lobby to see how well they communicate. And then we find out how that translates into gameplay. So hopefully you guys understand what's going on watching the stream. Let's start with Mondo. Mondo, you there?
Yo, what's going on, good people?
What's going on, man? What do you think about the communication for Team 2?
I'm gonna be frank. It could have been 100 times better. And not just on the speaker term, but on being receptive. The point guard, he wanted a 5-out, but he didn't have a 5-out big, and the big kept telling him, like, hey, the screens are working, let's just do the PNR. But he just kept wanting to go back to the 5-out. The main person I heard the most was definitely the lock. The hash was talking a little bit on deep.
I've said it before. Communication is one of the biggest things we're looking at. If you can't communicate, your team's dead in the water if you can't communicate. Como le dije, lo más grande es la comunicación. Si no pueden comunicarse, están muertos en el agua, mi gente.
Where I guess the lock had to change his defense because there just wasn't no reception to it, or people wasn't reacting to it.
Wow.
Other than that, though, the lock and the big man were getting straight to their point with their comms. They had the best comms in the chat. Even
Let me clear this up, Mondo.
It's clear and direct.
Mondo, let me clear this up. Mondo, you hear me?
You know, you heard whining from a couple other players because they were frustrated. You know, it happens. Other than that, though, those two, as far as calm wise, they kept it solid. Kept their heads cool.
Nice.
And that's really it.
Appreciate you, Mondo. That's dope, man. That's good to hear. Some
hopefully you guys like this,
that energy
where
up,
you guys
like
hear the feedback, so that way if you guys are coming out to
now let's
tryouts,
get
you
on over
guys
to
can hear
gameplay.
it. Ojalá que le guste eso, que escuchando los feedback, and you guys are listening to the feedback. If you guys come out to the tryouts, you guys take it on.
Only man, my opinion.
That's retro.
I won't pick no one, and it's because there was like a scramble leg out there. In a sense about, like you said, he wanted a 5-out. Famo was in the paint. We were looking at that. I was leaving the left corner a lot of open. He was not getting the ball. We left a lot of dudes open too. They weren't shooting the ball. I don't know what was wrong with the right corner. That it was. His name is right here.
Mind you, we look at everybody. This is an organized thing. We actually look at people's name, who was at the corner, and we try to keep it
was,
on point, my people.
King Maz.
Okay.
Right. I don't know who was the lock because, like I said, I got like 3 defenders on me in a point.
Oh, so there was no, like, you guys couldn't even identify who was the lock.
Nah, it was hard, to be honest. My team can back me up with
That's
that.
bad. You can't tell who the lock is. Lock, you gotta be present, man. You gotta be up there. Eso está malo, que no sabían quién era el lock. No, eso no puede pasar. El lock tiene que estar ahí. La presencia del lock tiene que estar presente.
No, nothing. I mean, the big man just sat in the paint. There was a play where Retro on the and just did it, and he got a 3-second violation.
Oh, not Semper. During tryouts?
Yeah, he didn't. No. He was trying to hold the screen up top, but the point guard, you could tell they weren't in sync.
Yeah.
There was no. I'm surprised there was communication between anybody there, but
Yeah, that's Scarface. That's one of our newest. Scarface is one of our newest admins. We just announced it today. Scarface, ese era que estaba Scarface, uno de los más nuevos administradores.
Are you good? Now you
good,
bro?
Hear me? Yeah. Y'all hear me? Yeah. All right, this random.
Yeah.
I was locked, and I can say as far as just me with the point guard, just me speaking strictly on my matchup, the point guard. He really wasn't doing nothing, like, I feel like, to help his team. Like, because even when the game started,
not looking good.
Before he even got to half court, he was already passing it past half court. Like,
yeah,
2 dribbles.
I hate to see that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I let it slide because I'm like, maybe he's nervous or something. So I let it go on. And he kept doing that. Then once let me lock in. So I stopped that. Then he started left stick dribbling. And it was just like either left stick dribbling or passing it up court. And then
Yo, PGs, if you're coming in here, you guys gotta be ready. Pass with the purpose. If you're gonna pass from half court, make sure you pass it to the wide open guy. La base, los PGs, si están pasando de half court, pasar con un propósito, mi gente, con una persona que esté abierto. Wow, como él está hablando, cambió tanto, mi gente. It's very important. When you come into the Lunatics, you're not here to learn. You're here to get better, and we can teach you a little bit more, but you're not here to learn. Si están llegando a los Lunatics, esto no es para aprender, mi gente. Esto es para nosotros mejorar y darle puntos. Realmente, wow, que el PG está así.
Guards who pass the rock up ASAP without no, plan B. After that, nah, that can't work out, man.
And at one point in time, I think I was the first person on the team to be like, I'm just gonna leave somebody open.
Mala mía, my fault.
And I just started leaving. I know his name. Underballs. So I started leaving underballs open, and he was missing. Then towards the end of the game, towards the end of the game, I started leaving him open, and he started hitting it. So it gave their team a little momentum. But overall, they just couldn't shoot. From our end, like, to hear that they had, from me personally, to hear that they was communicating and had comms, I'm shocked, because playing against them, it was like they was just everywhere.
Wow.
Like, literally, it just felt like they was everywhere. And I'm not even gonna say they played bad as individual players. It was just like, because they everywhere, it kind of took away from whatever they had to offer.
All right, so this is what we're doing here, just so there's no confusion. We want to look at their individual performance. Forget about as a group. Now re-gauge and look at their individual performance, and then you guys let me know if you could pluck one of these dudes out of here, or even multiple dudes out of here, and they'll run good on the Lunatics.
Oh, if you put it like that in that aspect,
yes.
I don't think it was something to be real. I don't think
nobody.
If we talking about individuals,
nobody.
Wow. Second team, nobody. Wow. Second team that nobody might get added.
Would he play good on the Lunatics?
El segundo equipo que tal vez nadie llega al equipo.
Looked at all their builds. He had an 84 strength or something like that. He had a 90 close shot as a center of 7'1", 240, and a 90 standing dunk. So like, you know, that's not a pro-am build at all. He didn't build it right. So we was looking at their builds and they were terrible. So we had a 6'9" who was like an 89 3 ball, but he 94 dunk, but he couldn't play defense. It was crazy. So,
what I would say is for him to try out with like a pick and roll point guard, because I could tell that's what he wanted the whole time. He kept trying to set picks, but the point guard kept running away from it.
That's another important part. When you guys come into these tryouts, you got to bring your best player, man. We're looking at everything. We are going to look at your card to see what you're working with. Generalmente cuando están haciendo estos tryouts, generalmente tienen que estar preparados, mi gente, porque sí estamos mirando los tryouts. Sí estamos mirando todo.
I'm not asking you to make that happen. I'm really curious about what you guys feel. Is he somebody that can be added onto the Lunatics and play good? Do you guys want him as a teammate is what I'm asking.
I'd recommend him playing another tryout.
There you go. Anybody else?
I feel like if he got another tryout, he could really show what he could do.
All right.
Yeah, and play with a point guard who plays P&R.
Yeah, exactly. Have him play with a point guard.
Because his defense as well, he just sat under the rim, and Retro just kept floating.
There you go.
Like he just sat under the rim, and he was coming out too
late.
Just
find a point guard that plays more his style, because the point guard that he had really didn't. You know,
we can please stop. You know, in regards to Semper, I don't want to because when we mention point guard, it takes accountability away from why you guys don't want him on the team. So this is why I want you guys to be clear with him, because Semper's gonna have questions. So I want him to fully understand why you guys are deciding, hey, he's not somebody that we could run with just yet.
He's got to work on his defense as well. His defense. He just sat right under the rim the whole time.
Mm-hmm. All right, and how about that locked? So we're saying nobody from Team 2.
No, but another thing about AllCity. Yo, can you make these people, like, example, if you guys gonna try out, get some runs in the pro-am, because there was a lot of them but like 2K shoes or no like stats.
No stats. Yeah.
They had no pro-am stats, so we couldn't even gauge what kind of field goal percentage they had. So
I got ya. So that's 2 teams. Nobody gets added, y'all.
2 teams, my people. Like AllCity said, 2. 2 equipos que nadie llega. Ay, mi madre. Vamos a ver. Let's see if Team 3, which had the game going. Vamos a ver si el equipo número 3, que generalmente le ganaron a los Lunatics. Vamos a ver. Let's see if Team 3 brings anybody. Vamos a ver.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. All right, we're moving on to Team 3, man.
Team
hey, salute
3.
to y'all, man. Thank you for everything. Let's get on to Team 3. This is the last team, and then we're gonna get some runs in. You guys can send your friend requests to me, AllCity Live TV. The instructions are on the screen, and when I load up,
you guys heard it. You guys heard it.
All right, let's
you guys
get
looking
on
to get some
Team
runs.
3.
Make sure you join the Discord at AllCity. I'm also going to be running the Spanish community. Si quieren, ya escucharon, si quieren jugar, mándenle. Si quieren en inglés, vayan y con AllCity Live TV. Yo voy a estar haciendo runs también en español, así que si quieren jugar, denos join at Discord y vamos para adelante.
Texas, Smirk, Propaganda, and Throttle. King Ace was listening in. And we'll pull that up right now. City, I heard they mentioned the player stats that are trying out, but remember, it is also the second day of a new season. Oh, that's true. So let me pull up. We'll get this last game out the way, because I'm finna get on the game myself. I was going crazy at point guard last night. Well, at least I was having fun. Maybe I was only going crazy in my All right, we got the homies. So who we got? Aces up here.
El equipo número 3. Vamos a ver cómo le va a ellos. Vamos a ver si por lo menos agregan a la gente de ahí.
So we need Crunch. Raise your hand, please. Crunch.
I got
Texas.
I got him.
Texas is there. You got him. Propaganda, GTO. We got King Ace, right? All right, man. Ace, while they coming up, you could start off with the communication. How you felt they was communicating?
Gotcha. What's up, fellas?
What up, man?
Really quick, this one is actually pretty simple. They did great.
They did
Communication was on point, and it was from the beginning to the end.
Eso es lo que queremos escuchar, que la comunicación estaba buenísima. That's what we want to hear. Communication. That's awesome to hear.
These guys stayed calm, communicated, and still found a way to pull out and get a dub. So
they won the game. They ended up winning that game.
Yes, by 1 point.
Ese fue el equipo que ganó. They actually won. That's
so I commend all of them, but in particular, special shout out, in particular, Deuce. Deuce did a great job.
Deuce. All right. That's
congratulations, Deuce.
Hey, we love to see
Deuce.
Random foes come together and make something happen. You know how difficult that is? You guys saw what happened the last two teams. They were a mess out there. But to prove that it's possible, you guys see perfect strangers come together and make it happen. These people are not like selected as a team. They're selected individually. They're in each individual room. I don't even know who's going to be the shooting guard for this point guard. I don't know who's going to be the center for this point guard here. So it's a random selection there, and they made it happen there. It's good feedback. Anything else you got, King Ace?
One thing though, despite they definitely won and communicated great. Just throwing this out there, PG didn't shoot a single three. They didn't attempt to shoot a single three, but still had 28 points, 10 assists, and 5 steals.
Yeah, I saw. I was actually watching that game. Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Dímelo así.
¿Cómo estamos?
Estamos hablando de los tryouts del día de hoy.
Overall, but like I said, that's obviously the team that played will get.
Yo sé que tú tal vez estás llegando ahora, no sé, pero estamos hablando de los 3 tryouts que tuvimos en el día de hoy. So este es el último equipo. This is the last team.
So let me ask. Can we clarify roles? The point guard, that one guy.
That one guy, yep.
Right, he was running lock most of the game.
Okay.
So he did a great job.
He did. Okay.
But I wonder if he has a lock. Because I don't know if we can put him through as a PG. Because he ran the whole time.
Yeah, I saw that too, buddy. I said,
let's see if he has a lock. We really want to put him through because he obviously definitely know how to get to the basket. And he did a great job on lock for the most part. He got 5 steals.
Let's see if he's in here. All right, he's in here. Let me bring him on stage.
Muy bueno eso, que realmente era un PG, pero estaba jugando el lock. Muy raro que se mira eso. Entonces están tratando que tal vez como PG no puede hacer, pero posiblemente como un lock.
He is a two-way slasher. He doesn't have a 3, and my mid-range is a 61, I believe.
Okay, so you normally play like on-ball defense when you play with that build?
The point guard I was playing against was scoring all the points. And it was just man to man, so and I felt like the next man wouldn't do better than me, so I stayed there.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you back down. All right, appreciate that feedback.
Hey, AllCity, can I throw something in there communication-wise that I did notice? Actually, they didn't run zone at all. They literally ran man to man, and but they would make adjustments as it, like, for example, let's say the big was slipping, they would just say, "Hey, corner, we need you to help out on this slip." But they literally played man-to-man the whole game. Literally no zone at all.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Eso es muy, muy interesante. Están jugando hombre a hombre y el ajuste, pero realmente muchos de nosotros jugamos es zona. It's very interesting to hear that they were playing man-to-man. Usually we play zone.
3 people in the hole at one time. Most of the times. So it's like, okay, they got their points there. And they did their thing. You can tell they was communicating too when he was playing the game.
Como le dije, la comunicación es lo más grande. Communication. As you heard, everything's about communicating. A team that played one-on-one, man, was communicating, and they pulled out the W. Ganaron.
For the folks that are listening in here in this stage, if you are a lockdown, you're trying out for lockdown, we expect you to own that position, because any real lockdown will not let anybody in front of him.
Así mismo, un lockdown, realmente no vamos a dejar que el lockdown es el lockdown, igual como el PG. It's the PG and the lockdown. You're locked down, you got to be a lockdown, my friend.
And from what that one guy said, he felt like nobody could play better defense on that point guard because Crunch was killing. You had 47 Crunch, I think I saw. Am I tripping?
Yep.
Hey, City, just in case he still scored 47, so he technically didn't play
right. Right. Yeah, that's why we asked, like, is he a lock? But, you know. All right.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not going to take nothing away from him.
He was good.
He's a two-way PG, and he's trying to play the PNR too. Like, that's a lot to ask. But if I was to say, like, yeah, I would like that one guy at like Hash or Lock.
Yeah.
Like he's a good. I feel like he'd be a good Hash or Lock because he has IQ. He can play defense.
There you go.
Don't get me wrong. What I mean? He has IQ. He can play defense. I could tell he was leading those guys. I say
if he did that with that build, imagine what he'll do with the right build.
Right, that's what we was thinking. That's what me and Money was thinking. Like, man, if he actually had like.
De verdad, si él le hizo eso con un PG, imagínate si tuviera un lock de verdad, cómo fuera el juego de él.
Shooting guard, he did his job, man. He hit his shots, but at the same time, his defense was like kind of. I could have hit Texas on backdoors all game. Like really, to be real with you, like he was hugging Texas. Texas kept saying that like.
He was face guarding him.
Face guarding. If you look back at the film, if you look back at it, he was just face guarding. Like he wasn't like playing no lane. Like I call like a reverse Fifi or Fifi. He was not. He wasn't.
Eso no es bueno haciendo face guarding. Eso no jugamos así. Realmente eso es fácil para hacer los backdoors. Los cortes de atrás realmente.
Could have had 30 at the Hash. I'm not gonna lie. Texas could have had 30 just off that.
I believe
because first half I only had 3 points. I left with 18, I believe, and I got all of that in one quarter.
So who are we adding from this bunch? Who would you guys like to see picked up? And what we'll do for that one guy, if you guys do want him in, let's say you guys agree to add that one guy, because I saw his gameplay at the one, and I wouldn't want him running point guard for us. But if it's proven he had the points, and yes, he don't have a hash build though. Yeah, he don't have a hash build. So I think he probably got to come back with the right build at the right position. But if you guys feel, hey, we could add him and work with him, I'm cool with that as well. Either one.
Realmente, como está diciendo Siri, él puede, como PG no va a entrar. Eso ténganlo seguro, pero tal vez como un hash, un lock, y lo que le está preguntando si puede, si nosotros podemos trabajar con esa persona.
To me out and everything.
Well, that's what we expect, right? That's what we expect. So we're gonna add that one guy.
So, City,
Mira, llegó uno. We got one. That one guy going through. Congratulations, one guy.
Like, is that a requirement he has to make a new?
Well, he can't run the one.
Okay, cool.
Hey, City.
Yeah, that one guy can't run the one. Just keep that in mind. Sorry, OG, what you said?
Yeah. Nah, he did put in the chat that he does have a shooting build.
Okay, there you go.
So.
And with that IQ, we already know what the shooting's gonna look like. So it should be all right. It shouldn't be that big a problem. All right, let's move on, man. Let's get this joint done with. We got Deuce, King Natty, OJ, and Hockey. What do we feel about the rest of the team? You want to add them? So far, that's only 1 out of the 15 that we've added.
Yeah, I think that one guy was the only one we really wanted to add. Just talking. Deuce was good offensively, but like you said, defensively was the issues. And I guess that's probably the issue of running man, right? Nobody switching off them cuts.
Yeah.
Keen Addy, obviously he didn't take over his lot, so we didn't even know where he was at. But he does have a fire midi. He was shooting a lot of midi shots. Okay.
Nice.
And the big and the swing. Yeah, I think the man situation kind of messed up what they had going on. That's why we want you guys to run zone. And I know it's like it might sound easy to run, man, especially when you run with a
zone. I keep on saying it, my people. You gotta run zone. Tienen que jugar la zona.
I think that one guy's the only one we pushing through. GG's to them.
If we look at it, my people, zone. If they would have played zone, maybe the center and the swing would have done better. But truthfully, they couldn't because they were playing man, so they had to stick on. Wow. Una sola persona, one person out of 15. Don't take it bad, my people. But this is what we do. We want to add people that are gonna gel with us. So. These are just scouts, right? We're trying to see realmente como una persona de 15 para que ustedes miren. Estamos extremadamente difícil cómo miramos a los jugadores. La semana pasada agregamos a 9. So, posiblemente vamos a ver. Like we did last week. Last week we added 9 people, sorry. Not 19. We added 9 people out of the 15, so just hit the lab. Truthfully, hopefully, thank you for being here. Thank you. Gracias por estar acá. I greatly appreciate it. Next stream, I'm going to try to make it a little bit smoother for you guys. I appreciate it. Gracias, de verdad. Hasta la próxima. Tranquilo, quieto como el chocolate. So the next